out of the basement, and right in your face comes a band planning to be the next big thing in Omaha. I present to you, Blessed Are the Merciless. I had the chance to get some insight on the five-piece, as well as learn about their next big show.
I got involved with the band back in the fall of like '06. It was originally called Dire Chaos, and we were playing with a couple other guys, and that's where I met our singer Capri. And we tried that for a while, and then it just wasn't going right. You know, everybody had different ideas as to where they wanted to go, and we're almost at the point of kind of calling the quits and just waiting to see if something else happened. And then fortunately we had found John on MySpace. He was playing guitar and he was looking for a band, and I had known him previously, and he just started playing. He liked what he heard, and you know, it started working out, so we just kind of started playing around and writing stuff. And then we ran into Shane, our current rhythm guitarist, and everything just clicked, man. We all had a general idea of where we wanted to go and what we wanted to play, and we just started writing stuff.
Well, after the other bass player left, I knew Blessed Are the Merciless, and I knew John really well. And they were just like, hey, you want to play bass? It's like, sure, I'll play bass. So I got some bass gear, and that was in December of '08, so a few months ago.
I start with somewhat of a riff, and then I think about what the drums will sound like under it, vocals, other guitars, and everything like that. And it's actually a pretty big challenge.
Sometimes I'll pick a particular scale and just kind of go off that and look at all the different options I have with that scale and kind of just try to put something together that way.
When writing or including my vocal parts where I decide a good place to fill in, I mostly follow the drum work. I think the drums it'll get me going a little bit heavier based on how heavy the drums are going, or the pace, and I'll follow off the drummer's tempo when doing my vocal stuff.
I guess when I'm writing a part, I try to think about all the other musicians in the band. I try to think about when I'm playing, you know, how am I going to accent the guitars on this part, or you know, how am I going to let the vocal shine on this part? You know, what's the bass going to sound like? I really view myself as accenting all the other musicians and thinking about more outside of the boxes to what the finished product of the song is going to sound like, rather than, you know, how ill the drums are going to be on this part, or you know, if the double bass is fast enough here, or if there's more blast reach here. You know, I'm thinking about the song as a whole, I guess.
My most memorable moments would be definitely the first time the band did a show at Soulful Underground, even though it's not the nicest place, but it has more street cred, if you will, compared to anything in Omaha.
In a couple of years, I see us get a lot of shows, a lot of out-of-town shows, and I see us getting a lot heavier with our music.
I want to see the band touring all the time, occasionally, and you know, have a good album out.
Obviously, the goal of every musician is to be able to do it for a living, not have to really work, just play a different city every night.
You know, I don't really want to be, you know, have my name in lights everywhere, or you know, make a lot of money. I just want to be able to make, you know, enough money to get by and live comfortably and do what I enjoy doing, which is music. And I honestly think the way we're going, we're going to hit that point.
Thank you. We're Blessed Are the Merciless.
Catch Blessed Are the Merciless July 16th at Sokol Underground with Carnifex, Impending Doom, and others. For Inside Art, I'm Chuck Hill.